trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock.
Okay.
Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl.
Yeah.
I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slip with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots, until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said, just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes, until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off, to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. I'm some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yo, shout out my bro Scorps, you know why? Because he absolutely bodied that tune. Shout out to Jody and Jane North Island Girl, because that's a party anthem, that's a dance track. But when you just want to hear straight bars, like Listen to that Scorps track. Obviously, those that are on the audio platforms need to get over to the YouTube channel. But he is a barring out. And what's crazy when he recorded that, he was like, do you want to add anything to the track? Nah, nothing needs to be added to that track. But people, big up. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. And a lot's going on, people. A lot has gone on in regards to news with Manchester United. You got Casemiro, who has confirmed that he's leaving Manchester United in the summer. Cole Palmer is apparently homesick, linked to Manchester United. He is a Manchester United fan. He is from Manchester. Do I believe any of that to be true? No, I don't. But do I want it to be true? Yes. Bring Cole Palmer to the field. Get Cole Palmer to OT. Like, I know I normally say I want players in form coming off their best seasons. I hear that. But you see Cole Palmer, exception to the rule. Like, I rate Cole Palmer that highly. Yes, he's not having the best time at Chelsea, but he is the exception to the rule. But I'm sure the vast majority of the questions will be about Casemiro leaving in the summer, Cole Palmer being homesick apparently, and the rumors, because it weren't even from any reliable sources. So get your questions in. This sports Q&A is a solo one as well, so I can get to the chat quicker than usual. But big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the like button on the video first and foremost, whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching this back, or the town folk in the city. Pay the tax. You see, when all I need you lot to do, all the residents in the city, whether you're a regular resident, whether you're passing through, whether you've just bought some real estate here, I need you lot to pay the tax. It's free. I need you lot to hit the like button on the video. I need you lot to share this out across all the socials and follow across all the socials. At Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram, people. Both there. So make sure X, Twitter, Yes It's Flawless, follow. Sarcasm City TV, follow, share this out across all the socials. And just as important, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Big up Steve in the chat. Big up Steve. Big up Sai. Who else is in there as well? Big up Daz Gaming. Big up my nephew in the cut. Big up Kai. Big up Country. Who else is in there? Shouts to everyone. Big up Quas as well. And if you are a member of the channel, people, your question takes priority like a super chat. That's a member at any level. Links in the pinned comment for the membership. It's also underneath in the description. That's whether you're a Sarcasm Citizen, Sarcasm City Soldier, or Sarcasm City General, people. So any level. And of course, if you super chat, I'll also make sure I get to your question as well. But big up to Sai, who's been kind enough to drop some of the quotes in the comment section as well. And Daz Gaming, I see you saying about the tune. When's he going to release that track? I've not even actually spoke to Scorps about it, you know. But I'll get him to put the track out this year. But he's just not on really making music. None of us are. Like, that's why I take note. We don't make music anymore. Everyone busy doing their own thing. But that is a track that needs to get released 100%. All right, so let's see what you lot are saying. I'm just starring everything from Sai here quickly, and I give my thoughts on the Casemiro news and then the Cole Palmer news as well. Casemiro will depart United at the end of the season upon the expiry of his contract. A serial winner, we thank Cas for his contributions in red so far and hope to finish his time at the club on a high together. That's the United statement. Let's see what else has been said. Knowing when the stages come to an end, knowing when to say goodbye, when you feel that you will be remembered and respected forever. For 4 months to give my all for the badge and for our goal, eternal respect and affection for Manchester United and its wonderful fans. Forever, Red Devil. That's Casemiro's statement. And I think that is everything. This is more so Casemiro on his leaving statement. This isn't goodbye. It's just a chapter in my life. I'll always be with Manchester United. Thank you, everybody who made this time in my life so special, especially the fans. And I never forget my song. Thank you very much. This club means so much, not just for me, but for all my family. It's so special. I'll always carry this club with me for all my life. I'll always be a Manchester United fan, my whole family too. In England, I'm a Red. I'm a Manchester United until death. So all I want to say is thank you for everything. From my presentation, my first day since I arrived at the airport, everybody, the fans have been very, very warm with me, not just with me, but with my whole family. The first day I came into the stadium, the fans were already singing my name and my song, and I will never forget this. And I believe that's everything he said. If there's more side, please let me know. But first and foremost, big up to Casemiro. Classy leaving statement. Even though he's not left yet, that's a very, very classy leaving statement. You believe him when he says that as well. And even though we didn't get Casemiro at his very, very best, he contributed to some of Manchester United's better moments in what has been a horrid time overall for the club during this period of time. So getting him, it just showed like he just added class. He added class on the pitch. He added class off the pitch. The Manchester derby is so fitting of what Casemiro brings. And then even the celebration on the bench with Carrick. That's someone who's won multiple Champions League, won La Liga, won Copa del Rey's, been a part of one of the greatest dynasties in Real Madrid ever, and he still has that enthusiasm and still has that love and still has that drive to go to win. Because that's just 3 points there, but it's so much more for him, and you see that in his statement. And certain people left the club talking about suffering, and we still ain't got statements yet. Certain people said that they was going to give a manager 3 years, and we still not heard nothing yet, but we'll get to all that later. But I'm just saying, man only want to talk when things are going well. So yeah, it was great to have Casemiro at the football club. And in regards from the footballing side of things, he's mentioned it there about doing his best towards the end of the season. And in an ideal world, because I got asked this on Big Six Bands, shout out to Monster, the whole Big Six Bands gang. Joey said, what would you have liked in an ideal situation? I said in an ideal situation was for Casemiro to stay and slash his wages, because I wouldn't want him as a starter, more as a squad player. But he's now leaving. That's not really going to happen, and that's fine. And it was an area we need to improve, and now now it's even more important that Manchester United go and improve in that midfield area, because we need 2 starters. We need two central midfielders in the summer to start, because now Casemiro's gone. We're left. It's literally from a central midfield aspect. It's Maino, Agate. That's it. Because I don't class Bruno as even though he's a midfielder, he's not capable of playing in the pivot like Maino is, even though I think he's an advanced player and should be higher up the pitch. So we literally left with Agate and Maino. We need 2 starters. You go get 2 starters. There's even talks of Agate leaving. So you need at least 3 midfielders. And I'd bring Collier back. I would. And have him as a squad player like 5th. But yeah, Bruno then leaves. But then you got Maino who can play there. Let's say you get 3 midfielders, Maino and Collier. If that's your 5, I'm cool with that. That should be the 5. That's to me. I'm with that. Who those 4 midfielders are, I actually should have said 3 midfielders are, in particular the 2 starters. That's a whole different conversation. But let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Nephew says, John Duran and Asensio, who bruv, big up the city. Big up, man. Flawless, the first track you have to let man... Oh, the first track's out. The first track, Island Girl, that's out. They just haven't shot a video, but Island Girl, Jody featuring Jay North. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on all streaming platforms as well. The first track is out. Let me drop the link in the chat. Give me 1 second. But yeah, Island Girl's out. It's on the, what did he call the project? 1 second. The project is called Gentle Fug Part 1. So yeah, Jody featuring Jay North. That's out. That's in the chat right there. And yeah, the beat, shout out to Tino on the beat. He bodied that. He really, really did. Let's see what else. Guy says his quality. Oh, you talking about? We'll get to Cole Palmer. Gonna need to replace Casemiro and Agate, in my opinion. Yes, and that should have been happening anyway. Let's say Agate and Casemiro were staying. We know the former definitely is. The latter, we're unsure. We still should have been replacing Casemiro anyway. Agate still should have been getting replaced, whether they're here or not, because we need improvements in that area. We need 2 central mid. We need 2 starters. To me, we still need 2 starters, and now we need a literal Casemiro replacement as a squad player. And then you add in Maino, and then let's say it is a Collier, for example. Big up Flawless. Imagine Casemiro leaving first before man said Dudu Dalot, Lord have mercy. Yeah, but it's his decision. It's not like the club have said, yeah, we don't want you type of thing. Big up Daniel says, Flawless, you were right about Carrick. Amarim was killing us. It's crazy how people are only realizing that now after the City game, how much that man was killing us. I seen it from the Burnley game. With Fletcher. And that's Darren Fletcher. And Carrick's a better coach than Darren Fletcher. And you've seen it further. And notice how Amarim still not said anything. No goodbye message. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think even Ten Hag put out a statement. I think Mourinho did. Van Gaal did. Moyes did. I've never seen a manager leave a major football club and not put out a statement. If someone can correct me on that, let me know. I don't think that's ever happened in the Premier League. Even when it's been on bad terms, I'm sure Nuno, when he left Nottingham Forest, put out a statement. Big up to Viral says, we can't get Palmer, man. He'll probably go for 130 M's. That's if these reports are untrue, which, by the way, I think are untrue. But why are Chelsea fans so bothered about this? If roles were reversed, I would not be fussed about this. If we had a talent who, let's say, I don't know, had come through the Fulham Academy and then was from West London, a Chelsea fan, and we had him and he's a quality player going through a tough time, and it was reports about, oh, he wants to go back to London because he's homesick, and we have him on a big contract. Why are Chelsea fans so worried about it? What am I missing? Because I've seen Chelsea fans genuinely stressed. I even put out a tweet and I was like, yeah, do I believe this is true? I said no, but for agenda purposes, I'm saying Cole Palmer signed into Manchester United in the summer of 2026. Do I believe that? No. And I don't think it's a wage thing. I just genuinely don't think he's up for sale. Now, if he is, go and get him. But the reason why I'm talking about this I brought this up about his price is because if he kicks up a fuss, that price drops. That's why. If he kicks up a fuss, that price drops. We'd have to kick up a fuss. Refuse to train, hand in a transfer request, all of that type of stuff. He'd have to do all that, which would be great. And then I think his price would drop to like 70, 80 million. And I think Steve asked me, what would I pay for him? How about that? I'd pay 70 to 80 million for Cole Palmer. I think he's a quality player. Cole Palmer with Embremo and Cunha and Ahmad and Mano. Yeah, run me that. Tell you that right now. Cass contributed to our 2 trophies that will be missed. Yep, I hear it. Definitely need 2 midfielders minimum. Absolutely, I agree. And Sai, yeah, man, I hope you're enjoying your travels as well, man. Big up to you. Big up Flawless in the chat with Cass. You can tell Jim was salty with having to pay man over 300k a week and can't wait to get him off the wage bill. I'm all for that's one thing I think Ineos have done very well, though, is slash our wage bill. Because our wage bill was way, way, way too high. Not in particular Casemiro, but just in general, I think it's way too high. And we've let go of a lot of our big earners over the past 3 to 4 years. A lot of that, and Casemiro's that as well. We need to get that wage bill under control. And there should be only big wages when we start competing and winning big trophies. Your 300Ks a week and 350s and 400s and all these astronomical numbers should only be when we are competing and winning for Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, which we're not. Even Cole Palmer, who I'm talking about, I wouldn't pay him 300k a week. I know how much he's on at Chelsea, but I wouldn't pay him 300k a week. Flawless, don't believe these Cole Palmer speculations. Remember what I've told you before. People use Manchester United, so he's probably going to want to leave but get more money at a place like Paris. Well, you just joined him. I don't believe it. I've literally said I don't think these Cole Palmer rumors are true. I don't. But I love seeing the Chelsea lot on the back foot about it. Because that's just funny to me, because it's like, what are you worried about? Why are you concerned? For me, this wouldn't even register. It's like when United get linked to certain players in the summer, and I'm like, all right. Like, we've been linked to Ndidi. You see me out here like, yo, we're not getting Ndidi and da-da-da, or Southgate. I'm just like, reports have rubbished it and just keep it stepping. But then, I don't know what it is, but I don't think the Palmer rumors are true. I don't. Let's see. I'm not swapping Mano for no Palmer, man. I don't think it's a swap. Why not both of them? I wouldn't swap him. Unless you're talking to someone else in the chat. But I wouldn't swap him. Palmer is literally their best player by far. They better be stressed. But why country if there's nothing in it? Why are you stressed? If there was something to it, if a reliable source said it, I'd hear it. There's not been a reliable source that has said this. What is the source that has said this? I don't believe it to be true. Yeah, I don't believe it to be true. What's this? Oh, yeah, you lot be having conversations in the chat without me. What's this? Nah, not you. I'm talking about saying Cunha and Bremo, Palmer. Hey, let me dream. I'm saying, I say all the time, MLK wasn't the only brother with a dream. Again, people, let me clarify this. Do I believe these Palmer reports are true? No. Do I believe Palmer will be a Chelsea player from the start of the 26-27 season? Yes. I don't think he joins Manchester United. No. But I like the sound of it. You know what I'm saying? I said, fuck your dream. What is this, yo? What is this, yo? See, this is my nephew talking to me like this, you know. I said, fuck your dreams. What's going on? This is it. I love this. You know why? Because it means we doing something right. I've not heard no hate from Manchester United in a minute. It's just been my man. Yo, it's crazy work, you know. Hey, Mohammed, I know you stressed over there. He's stressed. Mohammed stressed over there about this Cole Palmer thing. Like I said, I don't think that is true. Let me clarify this. And it ain't even been a reliable. This is how. What's the word I'm looking for? How fragile fan bases are. Like, I could have made this up, put this out, and it could have gained traction and people would be mad about it. No one reliable said this. Cole Palmer's not said this. His agent hasn't said this. No one in his team has said this. It's not like a family member or a close friend has said this. Chelsea haven't said nothing. It's not Ornstein. It's not Romano. It's not an ESPN. I don't think no one in Sky Sports has said it. Just TNT. There's no reputable source that has said these things. Not one. Not one. That's where I'm at. But yeah, it's crazy. Now, I know you're making a joke about that, but I know you stressed, man. I know you stressed, Mohammed. 100%. Man said you don't need Cole Palmer. You already got the greatest captain Manchester United history, Bruno. Man put Bumba Clark Fernandez, you know. This guy's crazy. You missed the B. You missed the B, Mohammed. But yes. You know what? Let's swap, man. You lot take, since you think he's the greatest captain in our history, you take him. Let's swap, man. Palmer for Bruno. And we'll give you like 30 M's and Bruno for him. There we go. Yes, Cuzzy, what you saying? Shout out Dazza in the cut as well. Hope you're blessed. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Man really said, fuck your dreams, you know. That is crazy work, yo. Too many rumors flying around. It's January transfer window, and there ain't really been any significant transfers outside of Guehi and Semenyo to City. There's been nothing. So maybe that also plays a part. I think if there was United and Chelsea and Liverpool and Arsenal were actually making moves, this wouldn't be a conversation. I also think if Cole Palmer was in form and flying for Chelsea and Chelsea were doing better, I don't think this comes out. I think this is part of the reason why it has. Because it looks like it gains more weight behind it and more pace behind it because he's not playing well. Imagine Palmer was flying and had like 12 goals, had like 8 assists, and Chelsea were like second or third, and he's in form and he's balling out and he's on course to be in team of the season. On course, people are talking about he should start for England at the World Cup, etc. I don't think this is like, why would you be homesick when you're playing? Because he's not playing well, because he's had the injury problems, because Chelsea is struggling. It's like, all right, let's throw this out now. Like, this kind of makes sense. But again, homesick, yeah, I just don't really believe it. That's just me. What did I think of the Arsenal game? Which Arsenal game? Inter Milan. I didn't watch it if that's what you're asking about. I don't watch Arsenal because they're very, very good and they're very, very boring. So I don't watch them. I'm not entertained. Being crushed flawless dreams regarding United. Yo, you lot are haters, you know. Don't want to see me shine. This is fuckeries, yo. I said, fuck your dreams, you know. That is so uncalled for, you know. Let me dream. We know it's not happening. We all know it's not happening. All right. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Like I said, members do take priority like super chats. So if you see me going to members or super chats, I'm not ignoring anybody, people. It's just that they take priority. That's all. Well, you know how bad it is. I see my little bro today. First thing he says is, watching the summer, we getting Palmer. It takes one fucking big win for United to talk with Chefs. Shout out your little bro. Shout him out. You feel me? Shout out your little bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we just gonna, like I said, that's why I tweeted it. I said strictly agenda purposes. Strictly agenda purposes. I was like, yo, Palmer to the field, man. And you see the picture of him as a youngster in the United kit. Yeah, it is great. What are you saying there? I just don't think United buy free midfielders. It's not what they do. The only way we get 3 new midfielders if we buy 1 in Jan and 2 in the summer. We also need English players for the quota. Are we sure on the quota? You sure? Dazzle, because we got a lot of English players when I think about it. And then on top of that, players who also will hit the criteria because they come through academies and stuff like that. But how many? But do we buy? I hear you on that. I don't put anything past this. That's what's required is free. Whether they buy 3 midfielders, I don't know. But we need 3 because we need 2 stars. Need 2 stars. When I said Homesick, you can book a private plane to come. Nah, man, you lot should book it for him. How about that? How about Chelsea do it? Huh? How about Chelsea do it? Why? Were you telling me to behave for a country? What did I say that was crazy? What is it? What is it? And someone asked 1 second. Someone asked me a good question. If I missed your question and you're a member, let me know. Who's your ideal Casemiro replacement in the summer? There isn't one, you know. I've been saying this. Because I look within, because the Premier League is the league I watch the most. So unless it's a player at a big club like outside, so like for instance, a Real Madrid, a Barcelona, a PSG, like I go out my way to watch them, whether it's watch-alongs or outside of it, so I can give like a fairer assessment. But within the Premier League, there's nobody that I look at and go, yeah, him. It was Belieber, but his form's fallen off a cliff. So that's why I'm skeptical. If we go and sign Belieber, I hear it, but not for the prices they was talking. I even waiting for the price we was talking. I think we offered 70 to 80 million, and they wanted more. So he's definitely not north of 100, and I don't want to pay 70 to 80 million for him because his form has fallen off a cliff. And then I've heard he played very, very well at AFCON. So, yeah, that's how I look at it. See what else you lot are saying. Oh, yeah. I don't watch Stiller. You know what it is, Si? I don't watch Stiller, so I can't comment. I don't watch him. I've never watched him play a 90 minutes. Like I always say, his name gets mentioned, and people always speak highly of him. But, man, there's no one like for like. Yeah, it's not like for like what you're talking about. Who do you want to see in the team? Because Belieber, Anderson, and Wharton, they are the three that consistently get mentioned with us. Obviously, we went in for Belieber in the summer. Wharton makes sense. Anderson makes sense. Do we go get all three? No. If you're asking me out of them three, who do I go get? Remember the two left footers? I was saying this when I was on with Rants, actually. I said this. Remember Belieber and Wharton. I'm skeptical about both of them. Wharton more so for the injuries, but he seems to have cleared that up, and hopefully he can stay fit. Belieber is form falling off a cliff, but right price. If you can get Belieber at a cut price, I'll go, all right, cool. So, well, if we was to go get any two of those three I just mentioned, I understand it. Let's see what else. Big up FN as well. I see you in the chat. Big up to 10K says my favorite creator. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate when people say things like this in regards to me being their favorite content creator or work rate or any compliment. So I appreciate you lot for real. It helps me like keep motivated to keep producing content for you lot. And please run up the likes. There's over 50 people in here. We're only at 27 likes. Can we get up to 40 likes, people? Can we get up to 40 likes? The subscriber part as well. We're at 16,268. Can I get 2 more subscribers, people? Can you get me to 16,270? That's it. Just 16,270. Well, I appreciate you, 10K. Thank you. And big up to Country says Mancunian and Gunner Bro, but always supported you, fam. Nah, I appreciate it, man. Big up. Bro, do you watch the Saudi leagues and shit? Nope, I don't watch the Saudi league. The only league I watch on a regular, Premier League. And then I watch Barca, Real Madrid, PSG. Like I'll go out of my way to watch those 3 teams because a lot of those 3 teams in particular have a lot of my favorite players. So I'll go out of my way to watch them. And then when it comes to other players, I rely on my chat. So Stiller, you lot put me onto Stiller. So like I'm like, all right, cool. I keep saying this. If Stuttgart get a good draw, get to the latter stages of the Europa League, get a good draw, I'm gonna watch them. 100%. You're right, EJ, yo. Big up Steve, you know, side, yo. Steve, when he said that shit, had me and Charlotte howling. Make sure you lot go subscribe to Charlotte as well. Charlotte Talks Ball is her channel as well, so make sure you do that. Keep going, bro. You're authentic. I appreciate it, man. Mancunian Manchester United fan. You already know what it is. FN says, I see us getting Belieber at least. This price probably dropped recently, and I know Ineos would want to be over that. See, if you tell me, hey, Belieber's available for 50 M's, go do it. You're telling me he's available for 50 million, go do it. As much as I don't like not signing him coming off of his best season, I'll make that exception, not because of his talent, because of the price. I'll make the exception for Cole Palmer just because of how talented he is, even if this form continues. It's like, yo, Cole Palmer with Cunha and Bremo. You know how much shit I would talk if my front four was Palmer and Bremo, Cunha and Ahmad. Maino was backing that up with a Belieber or some shit, or Wharton. with Don Carlo at the helm, with De Ligt and Euro and Maserati, throwing Van der Ven at left back. Yo, Jesus, the gas mark would be broken, people. Gas mark would be absolutely. We even have to win shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, your nephew Shaw, man. You from South London. Speaking of that, shout out Jay, the big performance. You're an idiot for true. Flawless in it, Mike Way. He is not a 350k player. This is what makes them rich clubs like Saudi, Manchester City, Paris, Real Madrid say they don't care how much money they spend as long as they get it done. Is he 350k to them? He's their future. Because you got Diaz, Vardio, and that's it. Like, Stones will probably get moved on. Ake will probably get moved on. So it's 350k a week for a player you got for cheap, and how long he's going to be there and what he's supposed to do. You pay the money. You pay the money. I just spoke about Manchester United slashing our wage bill because we don't compete for top honors. They're a club that competes for top honors. Oh, so the same way here, it's not 350k, it's 250k plus the bonus. So when you're talking those type of figures, you have to be competing for top honors. City regularly compete for top honors. So they're the prices. You're going to be talking 200, 250k, 300k for starters. They just got in for 20 million. So the money that they saved on the transfer fee, they're essentially giving him back. Because let's say if he was under contract for 3-4 years, what is he? 70 million, 80 million. So you've saved 50 to 60 million. So is he worth it? No, I wouldn't say that, but is it to them? Potentially, yeah. Flawless, if United sell Bruno, you need 3 midfielders. What is your 3 new midfielders then? Told you, man. Belieber, Wharton, Cole Palmer. I'm joking. I'm joking about Cole Palmer before anyone takes it serious. I'd go Belieber, Wharton, Mano. That's the 3 I'd go with. Run that. I'd start that week in, week out. And then you've got, of course, we need backup in those. Like I said, we need 3 midfielders anyway, like in those central areas. So 2 would be Belieber, Wharton, and then whoever you bought third, he'd be the backup. Mano can play there, maybe a Collier, and then you're good. So that'd be my midfield 3. Run me the 2 left footers, man. Them 2 left, yo, Belieber and Wharton just as a combination just sounds fire to me. It sounds fire. I could imagine how it would work on the. I think it gives you everything in there because you got Wharton who can bypass the opposition with his passing ability, but then you got Belieber who can pick up the ball and go past players. So that would be me personally, even though I have my doubts about those 2. I think they said it's because he didn't take on the sign-on bonus. Yeah, I thought so. That's the idiot is too greedy. Yeah. Look where Gluttony got you when you had Isak and Wirtz and Ekatike and Kirkes and Frimpong. Yeah. Look at where you're at now. Yeah, you lot can hold that. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Let's see. United need the experience with experience for Neves makes sense. I'm not mad at Neves, to be honest. United need to go get Ruben Neves. Not mad at that whatsoever. Just as long as the price is right and the wages is right, which I don't think he'd be too expensive, and I don't think his wages would be that. Tuesday is coming from Saudi, so I don't know how that would work. But that would be the 2 main sticking points for me. Of our midfielders, who do we keep in the long run? Only Mano. Kone not good enough. We need 5 midfielders in the next 2 summers, full on rebuild. It depends on what you're talking about. Kone, I've not seen enough of. Mano, yes, I think he's the only one. But like I said, you sign 3 central midfielders. Then you add in Collier. There's your 4. And then we've got ample players who can play 10. Mano can play 10. Cunha can play 10. Ahmad can play as a 10. And Bremo can play as a 10. Xerxes can play as a 10. You got ample up. So do we need it over 2 summers? Yeah. But go get 3 midfielders. And now maybe they are under much more pressure to now. Or maybe with that ownership, it seems things have got to absolutely slap them in the face. So maybe they thought if Casemiro stayed, our midfield's all right. Now with Casemiro going, they go, hey, you know what? Maybe we need to sign a midfielder. Maybe it wasn't on the cards to sign a midfielder. But because Casemiro's going, all right, we need to make sure we sign a midfielder. Maybe. Fuck knows. I don't know. The quality of midfielders is pretty low, though, Flawless. Gonna be hard to get the upgrades. I disagree with this. I don't think the quality of midfielders is pretty low. I think the quality of no midfielders is pretty low. So when we look into the obvious market, there's not obvious players there. So people will point at Belieber and go Wharton and go Anderson, Stiller, my man at Atalanta, I think it's Anderson as well. People will point to those 5. That's what your scouts here for. That's what your scouts are here to do, because it's the 23rd of the 1st, 2026. On the 23rd of the 1st, 2027, I'll still be live streaming. A year now, we'll be talking, me and everyone in you lot in the chat and all the new people will be talking about a midfielder none of us were talking about. For instance, Belieber before he went Brighton, no one wasn't talking about him. No one were talking about him. Now we're talking about Belieber being one of the better midfielders. Stillers just popped up out of nowhere. I didn't hear anyone mention Stiller until the past 7-8 months. That's just 2. Man, I'm mentioning Lamine Camara. That's a new one. Siddiqui, I think Siddiqui. So yeah, go. This is what your scouts are here to do. Your scouts are not supposed to be me or Vikran or someone in the chat. They're supposed to go unearth these players. This is what you are paid to do. Otherwise, give me the job, because I'll do it for 10%. I'll do it for 10% of the wages the scouts do it. If we're just picking obvious, what do you need scouts for? If we're just buying the obvious players, that's easy. Hey, you know what? We need a midfielder. Go sign Anderson. You need a scout to tell you that. Go unearth the gems. Yeah, scouts got a scout. It's harder to scout midfielders than like a goalkeeper or attacker, in my opinion. Yeah, fair. But it's your job, though. Remember, this is why you are paid the money you are paid. You are paid a significant amount of money to do an extremely tough job. Is it easy? No. Far from easy. But this is why you're 1,000 there. How much is the head scout? Anyone can check that. How much is the head scout on at Manchester United? I bet combined, when you look at our head scout and all our recruitment, they probably make $500,000 a month. Like combined, they probably make $500,000 a month. So that means over 2 months, you're making $1 million. This is why you're paid that. Might be a little less. Let's say it's 200,000 or 300,000. My point is you're paid handsomely. Even if it's 200K a week combined. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That means over a 3-month period, you're paid over $500,000 to do your job. You're paid over $500,000 to do your job. You better do your job to an exceptional level. So yeah, go find him. That's where I'm at with it. Scout the Grimsby players who beat United, Carabao. I hear it, man. I'll go scout the Carabao players that, had Chelsea on ropes in the Champions League. I hear it, man. We're on the same thinking. Would you take Kante on a short deal? How's Kante now? Probably not. Probably not. What level is Kante playing at? Like in regards to, is he still operating at a high level? He's 34. He'll be 35 in March. It's in the Saudi League. Yeah, I don't know how well he's playing, so I can't comment. See, Steve's here giving names. I even know who the Portland Timbers are. That sounds like an NBA team. That sounds like the Portland Trailblazers, like their B team. Is that a team in the G League? Sounds like their G League team or their development team. That's what that sounds. I don't even know who the Portland Steve's here talking about players. Portland Timbers, I don't even know who they are. He could have made that up. And I'd be none the wiser. I know he hasn't, but I'm just saying he could have said anything. Go find it, man. Go scout. See what else. You lot are saying in the chat as well. Yep, if you scout globally, you can find good midfielders. Plenty in League One who are capable of succeeding in the Prem. People mentioned Lamine Camara. Siddiqui's not a surprise to me that he did well. I watched him for USG. I watched him one time and said to Steve, who is this? Oh, that's such and such. Seems like a player. And then I watched him again and he played well. Obvious signings. Like, you just have to just go watch. Like, across Europe. You have the needs and the resources at Manchester United to go and watch anyone across the entire planet. So every continent on the globe that's playing football, you have the ability. To me, I don't know why we just don't go pitch up in France outside Clairefontaine, because they seem to be producing quality footballers at a ridiculous rate. Go set up at Clairefontaine and just go and pinch some of the French talent, because it seems 1 out of every 2 baller happens to be French. Word to Rashad McCants, is it obvious? Well, you got Kamara, Stillos, Siddiqui, Edison. Oh yeah, Edison's at Atalanta. I called him Anderson, but you don't know who I'm talking about. David Ayala at Portland Timbers, an MLS team. Fez. I said get KDH at Everton. He's a good player. Yeah, when we take Palmer from you, Mohammed, you lot can go get KDH. I think he's a good Palmer replacement. There you go. I've not watched Lamine Kamara like that, but the few bits and pieces I have, I see it. I see it. I really, really do. Who's this? Bayardi, by the way, League on midfielders would thrive in the Prem, especially in today's physical days. I hear it. Onana and Belieber kid, there we go. Should have got Onana from Everton. Sunderland just got a winger, Jocelyn Tabby, who's better than Gordon. Alan got Murphy, and they got from Maccabi. Oh, jeez. See, look what Steve's talking about. So, yeah, go locate. Hey, United Scouts, don't need me. Actually, you might need to hear this from me if you happen to be watching. Go locate some gems. Go Ligue 1, go La Liga, go Portugal, Belgium, all across Europe, all across the globe. And go locate some midfielders, please. Go locate some midfielders. Shouts to the lovely Charlotte in the building. Charlotte, I hope you're doing well. Says Evening Flawless, and everyone in the chat, hope you're all good. Love Charlotte. Hope you're blessed. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Charlotte, because you see her on the Absolute Football podcast. She also just launched her own channel as well. Rochdale fan, but she covers National League North, National League South, League 2, League 1, Championship. She made her debut on here. Don't worry, you're going to see her back on there again. Don't worry about that. She also knows Premier League and Champions League. So go subscribe to Charlotte. Make sure you do. I actually do trust our scouts, apart from Agate, every signing I think I've liked. I mean, yeah, that's one thing they've done well. As much as I criticize Ineos and I can't stand him, the recruitment. You look at Dogu now for 25 million. Looks like a steal. Looks like a steal. Lamens was what? 17 million? Who knew Lamens? And Lamens just does, hey, just get me, we don't even need nothing exceptional in particular from the backup I'm talking about. Just get me someone, for the starters, hey, get me just 2 good midfielders who complement each other well, and then the system can be very good. And then you get an above average midfielder to back them up. So, yeah. But that's it though, 4-7 though. He isn't, I agree that Lamens is an average goalkeeper, but that's all I was asking for. This is all I'm not asking for a lot because of where we're at currently. That's where we need to get back to. He just does the basics. I talk about this all the time. Why did we just pack up Manchester City? You know why? Because Carrick simplified it and did the basics as a coach and a manager. That's all Carrick did. I say this all the time. The basics are so underrated. Guarantee whoever your favorite player is does the basics exceptionally well. Of course, they got the flair if it's an attacking player who can dribble and go past the man and stick it top there. Guarantee you does the basics very, very well. Very, very well. And then in addition, has the outstanding attributes to do certain things. Like I said, shooting or passing or dribbling, or if he's a defensive player, reading of the game or tackling. Basics. That's what it is with Lamens. He does the ball's in the ball is in the air. He comes out and catches it. That's all I need you to do. That's all I need you to do. I think we looked out with Heaven as well. Getting gems in this era is a lot harder. Getting gems in any era is harder. That's why they're gems. You don't just be out here and just pick up gems, but we don't even necessarily need gems. Just go get me good. Every time you digging in the ground, you don't have to strike gold. Hey, you know what? Strike silver. Hey, strike bronze. Not every time it has to be platinum. Sometimes gold is cool. Sometimes silver is cool. Sometimes bronze is cool. Not every time you have to strike oil. You don't have to be. It can just be, all right, this is a player we can use. Like Dogu, for example. I don't put Dogu in the gem category. I think he's a good signing, though. Good, solid signing for what he brings. And we're seeing this now in a better system, what you can get from him. Lamens is the same. Are they United starters going forward when we're trying to compete for top honors? No. Not in the slightest. Not in my opinion. But they can be still used. Yes. Fundamentals. Just it. Fundamentals. Fundamentals. You man celebrated his first catch like a goal. I could have cried tears when I seen him do that. I seen the ball go into the box and I seen the goalkeeper step off his line, put his arms in the air and catch it. I legit could have cried tears when I seen Lamens do that. I seen him get the ball from a goal kick and pass it to his teammate. And then he had another goal kick and I seen him pass it to his teammate. And then I seen us getting pressed and I seen him kick it, just dink it towards one of his teammates on the left. And then I see him do that on the right. It's great. Hey, big up Crab, what you telling me, man? Shout out to the OG Crab, says bless up my YG snow stalker flawless. Hey, no snow snorking around there. Lives in the snow. Hey, I'll stalk it. Snow loves me. What we talking about? This is me, the Mancunian milkman, the Arctic adventurer, the winter walker, the ski slope soldier, the Cravendale consumer, the calcium connoisseur, the Mr. If it's good snow, I must go, aka Milk Luther King Jr. What we talking about? It's me. You know this OG. Make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. Make sure. Yeah, man, 7 incoming. Yeah. It's me talking about. Question, if you could choose the United formation system and rebuild the midfield, which realistic players would you sign and why? I like 4-2-3-1/4-3-3 because I think it can alternate. I think you've seen it against City. At times, it was 4-2-3-1. At times, Maino was right alongside Casemiro. But then there's times where Maino was like towards the left and Bruno was towards the right. So 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. Rebuild the midfield. I've said this. Baliba cheap. Because I think he brings you the physicality, he brings you the defensive stability, and he brings you something that is so underrated in central areas, the ability to go past players. Anyone who's played central midfield at any level, because I've played central midfield at the lowest level, Saturday League, Sunday League, and I play central midfield. You know the worst midfielders I hate? Midfielders that can dribble past me with the ball. I hate it. Because it's just a nightmare. Like I'm used to having to deal with it with wingers, but I'm going out to help the right back or I'm going out to help the left back so I can double up. That's cool. Like, but a midfielder that can pick up the ball, turn and go past you in central areas is a nightmare. I hated it. My worst, not my worst games, but my most difficult matches was against. Bring me someone who can get on the ball and pass it. Because I can go and close down, I can cut passing lanes and things of that nature. I'm good enough to do that. But then midfielders who could pick it up and, nightmare. I'm like, here we go again, yo. Every time they pick up the ball. Because you don't want to get too tight because they'll turn and spin you. But then you don't want to drop off too much because then they'll turn and then they face you up and go past you. Fucking nightmare. So Belieber. And then Wharton, because I think his passing is extremely... I think his passing ability is the biggest thing that I like from him. And his temperament. He seems very, very composed. And him... So then I think with those two as well, you've got Belieber who can carry it past someone. And you've got Wharton who can pass it. And it will get us on the attack quick. Because I like our attack now. And that's without a fully functioning midfield of better quality. So that's what I would say. And yeah, I put Maino in the 10. That's the start. That's what I would go with. But that's just me. Where else we at? What are you lot saying? Where we at? I can drive and turn with the ball in midfield. I can't lie. So if Steve could do this, that'd be a nightmare matchup for me. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. What is it about Wharton that you don't like? Talk to me, IDK. I can't lie. I ain't feeling Wharton, man. I'll be real. What is it? What's the issue? I just want to hear this. Wharton, Maino, Belieber, I hear it. Trust. Them two left footers. I'm with it. Thoughts on Chelsea trying to back Douglas Luiz on loan. Very smart business. That's the type of player we should be over. Why are we not looking at Douglas Luiz on loan? Why not? Makes all the sense in the world for where we're at currently. No obligation to buy, no option to buy, but just loan. Smart move by Chelsea. because they need to improve in that area as well. Why are we not on that? I don't get it. I don't get it. He's meant to be a 6 and has a lower passing accuracy than Bruno Fernandes. Because he's playing what is his passing accuracy? What is it? And that's because he's gonna have a higher turnover, but he's gonna have a higher turnover as well because he's playing risky passes. Let me actually check this. I'm gonna have a look at this myself. And you lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well, please. I'm gonna have a look at this myself. 1 second. Where we at? Premier League. Let me see. Midfielders. Passing accuracy this season. See, this is where I need like a stat guru. Let me see. Just having a look here. So you got Curtis Jones, Caicedo, Gravenberch, Miley. And Andre at Wolves. That's the top 5. So I'm looking here. Let's see. What do you mean unlock data? Oh, I gotta sign up. But that's the top 25. Wait, let me check. Give me 1 second. Let me go back. It's telling me here. Just seeing who's in there. Smith Rowe, Declan Rice, Nunes, Reinders is in there, Foden, Shabazlai, Amadou Onana, Elliot Anderson's there as well. I can't read the rest, so you're not gonna have to. If anyone can find it, let me know. Let me actually just Google Adam Wharton and his passing accuracy. Let me have a look here. Wharton. Let me see. Just saying that with an overall passing accuracy of approximately, so it's 76% to 80%. I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that. 76 to 80% when you're trying to progress the ball. Yeah, they got it here, 80%. That's not bad. That ain't bad whatsoever. For someone like him, I don't need you keeping the ball ticking. I need you trying things. So I'm with it. I have no issues with that. No issues with that. Bruno's at 83%. So there ain't that much difference. And the problem is that, yeah. That's what I would say. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, 82%, 80%. That's calm. Douglas Luiz in 2026, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. For half a season, yeah. Why not? Tell me the downside of him joining on a loan with them paying the majority of his wages with no obligation, no option. And he's 27 years old. Tell me the downside of it. What to tell me? Yeah. Let me know. Is getting 5th and possibly a Champions League spot enough to keep your interim manager? And can United go another year without European football? Definitely to the first part of this 12th. Yes. If Carrick gets us 5th in the Champions League spot, will the fans call for him to keep the job? Yes. Are the ownership daft enough to make that decision? Also, yes. Can we go another year without European football? No. Well, if we do play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And when I say that, I'm talking about the ownership. Do I believe United now go without European football? No, but if we do, I'm not looking at Carrick. I'm looking at the ownership. Because you kept a man in charge, you had us in hell. And the reason you sacked him were even nothing to do with performances or results. Again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's what I would say. So what is it, IDK? If you want to see how good Wharton is, watch the City's first game. If you want to see his faults, watch the second half of the same game. Oh, yeah, he has faults, 100%. Hence why I wouldn't go and get 100 million. But name me a midfielder that doesn't have faults. Every midfielder got weaknesses to his game. Hence why you go and get a midfielder that complements said midfielder, and you have a system that complements everyone. There's no midfield. Whoever you think is the best midfielder, who's ever the best midfielder in the league has weaknesses. All midfielders got weaknesses. And you can play him. If Glasner can play him in the pivot with Lerma or is it Will Hughes, he can play for Manchester United. Will Hughes, the job that Maino did next to Casemiro, Wharton can do that, in my opinion. I think he has the capabilities to do that. And this is me who's not 100% like sold on him. Hey, big up Flawless couldn't redirect, so I told my chat to say that pussy. Yo, big up, man. Big up Dunsey every single time, man. Big up every single time. Yeah, he's talking about me. He's talking about me. Yeah. Paul Perrin, Cobby too, I forgot would be a very light pivot. I wouldn't play him next to Maino, though. I'd advance Maino. I'd play Maino as a 10. Where Bruno was against City, I'd play Maino there and then have Wharton and then have another midfielder. So, for instance, Abaliba, for example, or a physical midfielder. As much as I think Wharton is a baller, it would be a waste of money as we have players in our academy that have the same style of play. All right, so what are you willing to pay for him, Cuzzy? Because I hate you on that. I wouldn't pay 100 million for him. But I don't think we have ballers in the academy that can play to his level. Let me know. Hey, Attorney can play as an advanced state. He's a final third player. Watch Maino play. We saying that Maino can't play in the final third. Maino is more than capable. It don't have to be a 10. Give him a free roam. Say, hey, Maino, just run around and go and do whatever you want to do. Flawless, is Dalot our worst player or sure? Mason, it's between Dalot and Mason Mount. It's between those two. Because I think Mount is horrible. I think he's horrible. But I think Dalot's horrible. It's probably Dalot. It's probably Dalot. Honestly, no more than 50 M. So for you, it's a price point thing first. I'll pay 60 for him. I don't pay any more than that. I'd pay 60. I tell a lie, yeah, like 60, 65. I'd pay for him. No more than that. Same with Belieber. Same with Anderson, to be honest. I'm not paying all 70, 75, 80s millions for these lot. Nah. Wouldn't. What is your current adjusted prediction for top 5 in the Prem? Shit, that's a good question. Probably what it is now. Let me double check. Probably what it is now. Let me double check who's in the top 5. Yeah. Arsenal, City, Villa, Liverpool, United. I think that'll be the top 5. He can play as an advanced state for sure, but a 10 needs better passing creativity to unlock defensive. I just don't think that you rate Maino. I think he has good enough passing and creativity. I just don't think we've seen it because he's not been in those situations. But I think his creativity is there. One, he can go past the player. That's creative right there in itself because you can open up the space. 100%. And I think his passing will get better. Once he's doing that, I think he's more than good enough to play as an advanced state or free roam. To say Maino's not creative enough to unlock defenses, I think it's crazy. But that's just me. Anderson has a release clause to Champions League team in the summer if Forest don't get Europe next season for 60 M's. I could see the 60 M's. I could see the 60 M's. Yeah, Maino's far better going forward. I agree, Spoobs. I just think people are just downplaying his ability. Same way with Wharton. Because people want to talk about his weaknesses. Name the midfielders that. So who do you lot want? Name me these players that are superhuman, that have no weaknesses. Name me the midfielders you lot. Give me the alternatives. Because I'm hearing a whole lot of problems for a whole lot for solutions. You just ain't watched him, IDK. If you don't think Maino's creative, you just ain't watched him. I don't know what to tell you, man. To say Maino is not creative is crazy. He literally can go past the player in central areas. That's creative. He's just not creative in the traditional sense of eye of the needle. Super creative. But hey, we move. Now I'm not just pissed, just confused, Dunsey. Yeah. I'm just confused. This is what I'm saying. So, Kingdom, who do you want then? So, who do you want? Name me the advanced midfielder that you want. Then this is always good. Who do you want? Who should be playing there? Not as a 10. I already said give him a free role. It don't have to be as a 10. You give him a free role and just say go out there and create. I said it's my job. You're an idiot. I don't get it whatsoever. But that's just me. Give him a free role and say, hey, you know what? Go create. Go get assists. Go get goals. Yeah, man, we ain't seen him in the final third like that as much as we should have, to be honest. Oh, shit, over 70 of you lot in the building. Did we get raid? Did we get a redirect? Or am I mistaken? If you had any new subscribers, hey, we're still too short. Hey, let's get on this. Like check 1212. Like check 1212, people. I hear you, Kingdom, on the 10 type of thing. So who do you want is what I'm saying. Name me the midfielders you want. That's just a style. Cool. Who should we go and get? If it's not Maino, who should be starting for us next season? That's what I want to know. Because you mentioned Ndai, Gula, and Cherky. Yeah, they're all different types of profiles to him. But there's different types of 10s. Same way you have box crashing 10s. All right, see, that's not realistic. I said drop the bag on that. See, man, just have unrealistic dreams, man. What are we talking about here? Ada Gula, you know. Same way Bellingham's a 10. So all this, no, it's just different types of 10s, but Bellingham's a 10. He's a box crashing 10. Same way McTominay is a 10. Yeah. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about. Man, just have hella unrealistic dreams. Of course, if you compare him, Gula's a baller. I'm a big fan out of Gula. When I talk about watching Real Madrid, he's one of the reasons they got a whole heap of players that I'm big fans of to watch. But yeah, Gula's not joining, so hit me with a realistic option. Because I've still not heard anyone better than Maino who's realistic to play as a 10 or free, we'll just say free role. Like his football manager and you tick the box free role. So he's got 2 midfielders behind him. Whoever the 2 midfielders are, whoever, pick 2 names. Who's the free rolling? Who's our most advanced midfielder? That's the question I ask. Oh yeah, of course Adegula is better than Bellingham. But they're both 10s. They're just different types of 10s. Adegula is more of your traditional silky 10, receiving the ball on the half turn, playing passes through the lines. Bellingham just going box crash. But yeah, Gula's better than Bellingham. I prefer my 10 to be creative more than box crashing. That's just me. Well, it can work though. Real Madrid won a Champions League and a Liga doing that. So, yeah. Where else we at? Let's see. And yo, you're an idiot, Sai. No, I see what you said. You call me an idiot. You're an idiot, yo, waste man. See what else you are saying. I said, screw Carrick, man. Maino was so close to leaving United. Top player. Yeah, you're a joker for real. You're a joker. Shout out Carrick. Flawless. If United again, Gula, you are getting a message from Margot Robbie. Man took my bar. That's what I was going to say. Man took my bar, yo. I was just about to say that, yo. I was just about to check my phone. That's it. Just about to check it. So, Kingdom, you don't have an alternative then, is what you're saying. And there's traditional 10s, there's Maino-like 10s, there's the box crashing 10s. They're around. You just got the scouts have to go and find him. That's all it is. This is on the scouting department. But this is what I'm talking about. Maino as an advanced, like I said, free role as our most advanced midfielder works. I think he mashes work, but that's just me. Hey, what you saying, Gunna G, man? I hope you're blessed. Big up, man. Big up. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Over 70 of you lot in the building. 56 likes. That goes up to 60 likes, people. And I don't even, thing is with Ndai, he don't even play 10 forever. Plays out wide. Hey, Kilo, great joke. You know what I'm saying? That's a great joke. United's title hopes on the derby win. Yeah, absolutely, man. When we beat Arsenal, when we pack them up at the Emirates, Title charge is on, man. Word to Andy Tate. Second half of the season, we're going on a title charge. We talking about. But like Carrick gonna bring home the Premier League. Let's go. He'd be the first. Would he be the first? He'd be the first player to win the Premier League that goes in to win the Premier League as a player that then won it as a manager. My guy, man. My guy, man like Michael. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, man. Shout out Andy Tate every single time. The legend that is Andy Tate, one of the GOATs. Going on a title charge. Love that. Shout out Andy Tate. You lot continue to get your questions in. We're at 58 likes, 2 more. Let's get us up to 60 likes, people. 2 more likes, get us up to 60 likes. 2 more subscribers. We need to get to 16,270 people. 16,270. Couldn't you make no believer could work? Of course. Country. Of course. Yeah. Without doubt. Of course. It could work. Without doubt. You'd need to me, I'd prefer, not to prefer, but like add a midfielder, believer, and another. And then you have Maino in there as well. And then you got Cunha left, whoever right, whoever is the striker type of thing. Yeah? So what video on Southgate? So what? Then Dalglish win it as both. He was at Blackburn, wasn't he? But yeah, he won. Wait, did he win? He won first division though when he was playing. We don't count that. You see Cunha as a 10 or left-sided player. Left side, you know. Contrary to popular belief. I see him as a left-sided player with the left back overlapping him. Like I'd love to go get Van der Ven. Seems he's not going to sign a new deal at Spurs. Go get Van der Ven and play him at left back. Who's his boy? De Ligt's his boy. They're national teammates. Yo, get De Ligt to chat to him. And get Van der Ven to OT. Because you could play left back. He's also could play centre back. But him left back, and then let's say it's Heaven at left-sided centre back. Calm. Again, when I'm saying these things, people, I'm not talking here about, what's the words I'm looking for? About United challenging for a title or challenging for a Premier League. We're not there yet. We're just trying to, learn to walk again. Again, fundamentals. Word to Steve. Basics. That's all we're trying to do. VDV, hamstrings can't handle left back, not gonna. You don't have him charging up and down the whole time. Tell him circle a little bit. You don't have him on the halfway line doing the high line thing. Big up Jadin says, I said chill on VD. See, that's how you know. That's how you know when Sai's saying it. Hey, run me Van der Ven as left back, man. You don't have to be charging up and down the whole time. Sometimes circle. Sometimes. Or if you really want, bring him in. You can play him as a centre back. Them 2 Dutch duns. If you want to do that. Van der Ven next to De Ligt. Run me that. VDV, why would you guys spend 70 million on a centre back? Y'all got decent centre backs and De Ligt's back. I don't think he'd be 70 million, and 2, I wouldn't play him as a centre back. His contract runs out 2027, and it seems he's not going to sign a new deal. So you're not spending 70 million on him. Probably 40. Probably 40. Because you'll have a Guehi situation. So I'd go and sign him to play him left back. But I'm with you on this, to Jadin, the midfield. I like the sound of this. The 2 left footers, I said this. At the right price for those 2, but yeah. Oh yeah, of course, central midfield is priority, but we should have enough for all of it. If they spend correctly. Let's say we got 150 to spend, 200 to spend already, or 150. You added sales of Bruno. Who else is going? Sale of Delo. Sale of, who else we selling? Couple others. Then you got enough. You can sign 3 midfielders and a left back for 250. Or whenever his contract ends. The point is he's not signing a new deal. Who was I talking to? Jez giving me bad information. That's on Jez. You giving me bad information. Yeah, it's 2029. But yeah, Jez gave me bad information. Still go get him. Fuck it. Yeah, true, but you know our ownership. Yeah, our ownership stinks. The ownership stinks. But yeah, you can still get him for a cheap price. Obviously not the 40 M's, but yeah, I'd still go spend big money and have him as our starting left back. Go get me Van de Ven, man, if he's unhappy there and not signing a new deal. Because if he don't sign a new deal this summer, then you go in 2027, it's like, go get him, man. Spurs, go take one of their best players. It's not difficult. Let's see where you're at. We need a new right back. I think we're cool. As a right back. I think we're calm. With Maserati, I think we're good for the time being. If you want to sell Dalot and get a backup, I'm with that. But Maserati is the starting right back. I'm cool with that. And you go get a youngster. It's not a priority for me like that. Flawless, do you agree with that? Casemiro's done more for United than Bruno? Yes. He's a childhood Liverpool fan, though. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a childhood Liverpool fan, too. A Liverpool in for him or something. You know how many players have played for teams that ain't Raheem Sterling a United fan? He's played for Liverpool and City. Now, they don't have the same, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have the same bias that we do. There's ample players who played for other teams that they supported. Ample. So I don't watch that unless Liverpool go in for him. Are Liverpool going to go buy him? Maybe. Isn't Diego Leon supposed to be right back cover? Left back. Left back. But how good he is, I don't know. Was the rumor Palmer or Van de Ven or just Palmer? The rumor was just Palmer. Van de Ven is just a preference of mine. That's all. That's just the preference of mine because I think we need a left back. I'd go and sign him. That's it. That's where I'm at with it. Maserati, granted, he didn't play much, looked really reluctant to try anything in attack this season because he's not a wing back. You know the difference in between being a wing back and being a right back? He's not a wing back. He's a right back. I think he's good enough on the ball to be what's the word I'm looking for? To be offer enough sufficient going forward. Yeah, he's good enough. Can pass the ball, can cross the ball. Cool. Right foot, left back. Right foot, left foot. Maserati's calm. I don't need my right back to be Cafu. I don't need my right back to be Trent. And if you've got Ahmad and Bruno and Maino and Cunha and Xerxes and Sesko and all these attackers and you're calm, Van de Ven at left back. Yeah, man, run it. Our pool interested. Where's the sauce in that pool of interested? Where's the sauce? Hit me with this. I didn't know that Liverpool were interested. Hit me with the sauce. Yeah, you can do the basics. That's it. I don't need too much. But yeah, where's the sauce with Van de Ven? Do you think left back is an issue with short aging and Dorgu playing on the wing? Yes. Hence why I'd go and get a left back. I'd go get Van de Ven. Where's the sauce that Liverpool are interested? Did you see the rumor that Trent wants to come back to England because things aren't going well in Madrid? Didn't see this. No. Isn't he injured currently? Isn't he injured? But yes, left back is definitely an area we need to improve on. Even if Dorgu was as a left back. Unfortunately now, because I look at Dorgu as a left winger, it's kind of unfortunate, because fortunately now I don't think we need we don't need a left winger. And that means Shaw's going to stay. But we need a left back. If our back line is new left back, just Van de Ven, for example, because that's who I want there. 2 centre backs, whoever they are. Maserati is the right back, I go. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, he's been out for a couple of weeks and won't be back until February time. First. Oh, yeah, Shaw needs to go, Spoobs. I'm with you on that. Who's that in your profile picture? Is that Liam Rosenior, Spoobs? Why have you got Liam Rosenior as your profile picture? Munoz from Palace and get Wharton. Hey, Munoz a right back. Is he a right back, right? Or is he a right wing back? Let me know. I'm unsure. And where's the source with this Van de Ven to Liverpool thing? You lot, let me know. Where's this been stated? Only few players born and bred and stay fully loyal to their boyhood clubs. Exactly. Players play for quote unquote rivals all the time, or the team they grew up supporting. Weren't KDB a Liverpool fan or something like that? I was throwing, like I said, throwing names out there. He's a right back. Okay. There's growing word that Mickey van der Ven wants to move on from Tottenham. The defender is represented by the same agent as Liverpool midfielder Ryan Gravenberch. That's from Lewis Steele. It's true that Liverpool are interested in VDV, Give Me Sport, but that list includes other names like Bastoni, Schlotterbeck too. All right, fair enough. I hear it. Yeah, we daft enough to miss out on that. Go get him, man. Has Robinson played this season? I like Robinson. I'm a fan. Has he played like that? How has he been playing? Well, he didn't play for a long time. Oh. Look at the badge on his jacket, Northern Ireland. We trained him. I couldn't see. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't see from. Until you just said, nah, see, it's a Northern Irish flag. Flawless, I think we should go for Sade from Brentford left winger. Nah, I'm cool on that. You have Dogu and Cunha for the time being. I'm cool with that. Those two as the left wingers. Loki, I think we should develop Dogu into a left back, in my opinion. Do you think he's better at IDK defensively or offensively right now? What do you think his better attributes are? You think he's better going forward or he's better defensively? We don't need a center back. Left back. Don't need a center back. Run as a left back. That's where we're at with it. Just my opinion. I don't need one. Central midfield and left back is key to me. That's where I'm at. And big up you lot, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow across all the socials at Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, all that good stuff as well. Yeah. So if he's better offensively, use him as a winger. If he was better defensively, I'd be like, all right, use him as a left back and try to develop him. To me, he reminds me of Park. He reminds me of you. And when I say that in regards to the workhorse aspect, he's very Park-ish. Like I seen it on the gram because someone was filming in the ground and they shown the first goal. And the speed that he ran at does not do him justice for that goal. Jesus. That's someone you just, Nah. Leave him out. Like I said, man, workhorse. Flawless, which one are you taking? Wharton and Anderson or Belieber and Anderson or Wharton and Belieber? The latter, Ibrahim. You mean the two left footers? Wharton and Belieber. But it's all price dependent. If they start talking 100 million for either of them, for any of those three, walk away. Anything 80, 90, or 100 M's for any of those three is too much. They start talking 200 million combined for any two of those three. Now, if they're talking, you can go get two of those three for 140. And I'm like, all right. 120, 130. This is just me talking, people. This is not me saying that that's what they will be sold for. I'm just saying what I would be willing to pay. I ain't willing to do that. Nah. That's just me. I think offensively now for his movement and athleticism is good, but he shouldn't be our long-term left back or left winger or left back would be better in the long run. I don't think he's our long-term either of those, to be honest. Hence why I've just been talking about going to get a left back. I don't want Dogu starting week in, week out as our left back or our left winger. But I think he's a good option at left wing, and he's a good option to have at right wing too. And a good option, you know what, to have at left back. As like a third option if you have two left backs in front of him and you've got third. But no, he shouldn't be our long-term either of those, I agree. But I don't think anyone disagrees with that. I've not heard anyone say he should be our long-term. Maybe you have. I haven't. Flawless would only pay 100 M's for free milk for life, and I agree. I ain't even paying for free. No, I ain't even paying 100 mil for that. I've been getting elite milk for free for years. Why am I going to pay 100 M's for it? Nah, I'm not with that. To me, Dogu is more of a ball carrier. You need man like him to drive and get the ball from your goal as it's possible to do damage. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I think he is, Spoobs. I'm telling you, man. Let me ask you, Spoobs, what do you think he's better at? Do you think he's better defensively or offensively? Then that answers your question. Not starting, but yeah. Because even Shine saying it, I'm using Dogu as a left. I ain't trying to see him at left back. I'm not going to lie. Go sign a left back. Go sign to a left back. As a player, who was better, Carrick, Cleverly, or Fletcher? How old are you, Rehan, to be asking me this? You too old to be. I don't know how old you are, but you too old to be asking me this. Hey, Spoobs, do you think he's better defensively or offensively? I think he's decent on the ball. I don't think he's spectacular, by the way. To say he's not good at all is crazy. He better on the ball than Mason Mount. You're crazy, Spoobs. You think he's better defensively than he is offensively? That's mad. That's mad. I don't think he excels at anything defensively. I'll rate him offensively. I just think he's a grafter. That's all you need, though, Shine. That's Park. That's Park. This is why I keep referencing Jason Park. That's Jason Park in a nutshell. I think Jason Park was technically better, yes. Right foot, left foot. Better eye for a goal, yes. Even though Dogu's got a couple goals. But I don't think he excels at anything defensively. Whereas offensively, him just being an outlet, his athleticism, that's his best attribute. Can you use that defensively or offensively? It's offensively. And to answer the question, Rehan, Carrick. Carrick was clear. That's why I was like, you too old to be asking me this, but you're new, Fez. Flo, you've seen some of his shots. We've seen him fluff many shots. You ain't fluff many shots, though. I just don't think he's bad. What does he excel at defensively, Spoops? Answer me that. What does he do well defensively? What does he excel at where you go, you're very good at that? I don't think he's bad defensively. I just think he's okay. I don't think he's great going forward. Grafter. But we can see his athleticism. That's his best attribute. Him running forward, he's a good outlet. I think he's a good crosser of the ball as well. I think he's a good crosser of the ball as well. Drop a like before taking off. Hope he got you to 60 likes. Hey, appreciate it, 12th, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, he's packed, but just not. He ain't going to get packed like goals. He's packed. See, pace, athleticism, I'm into that. I don't think he's exceptional position. I don't think his tackling is exceptional either. I think he's decent. But yeah, that's just me. Hey, Spoobs, you think his position is better than Shaw's? Let me know. Like I said, I think like his best games have been going forward to me. That's just me though. Just finished Slow Horses. Hey, what, the whole thing? Like all the seasons or just season 1? For those that haven't watched it, make sure you watch it, people. Park, he wasn't Park on the ball at Calm, no. Yeah, because he's not as good as Park, but I'm talking about from the grafting aspect. Sorry. The workhorse aspect. Oh, yeah, Sultan, it's fire. Go watch Slow Horses. I just think it's great. I disagree, Spoobs. To say he's bad, I don't think he excels at anything defensively. I don't think his tackling is exceptional. I don't think his positioning is exceptional. He's best going that way, running. His best technical attribute is his crossing. I think he's a better crosser than he is a tackler. This is me though. I think he's a good out. I think you know what? I think he's a very good outlet as well. Consistent. He did that against Burnley. I don't know how many crosses it was, and his low crosses, his high crosses. Like I think his cross selection. He don't do the netto and hit it and head down and cross it in. And look at the goal he scored for against City. That's attacking instinct. That's attacking instinct. That I just don't think people just don't look at it as attacking instinct because it's him. I've seen him strike the ball well maybe 2 times. What, the 2 goals? The 2 goals. Nah, I think his cross selection is very good, is what I'm saying. And Smooths, I think you're being way too harsh. Because we've seen him strike the ball better. Like the volley against Newcastle and even the goal against City is twice there. So we're saying he's never outside of that had a good striking of. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not go overboard, Spoops. You're my guy, but you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Look at them goals. That ain't no left. That's, to me, that's not a left back. Yeah, man. He's a left midfielder. Again, not to start though, people. I'm having Cunha in front, then him. That's where I'm at with it. He was at wing back, receiving the ball on the half turn, and that's why you see him struggle. That's not it. See him in tight areas trying to flick the ball around the corner and did it. Nah, he's more brute force. He's more brute force. And I think he's a good to have him. I think he offers enough going forward and he offers enough defensively to cover for your other attackers. It's very Park-like. Again, I think Shine was spot on. The work, I don't know if I said it or Shine said it. It was probably Shine. Workhorse. He works extremely hard. It's a workhorse thing. But big up, yo. I didn't expect a lot of you lot to pull up like this. Hey, we're still 3 short of 70 likes, people. We did get over 60. Big up 12 every single time. Hit that subscribe button. We're still 2 short of 16,267 people. I mean, 16,270. We're 3 short. 3 subscribers short. Some hater unsubscribed. Probably I clowned on their team. United been way off since his departure. You need to start improving. Whose departure? I missed the start. I missed what you said before. This is gonna. We played 4-2-2 against. I think it's this 4-2-2. You're gonna say or 4-4-2 at points. Yeah, 4-4-2. You're saying, Speeds, and it worked. That's why I'd have him there because he offers enough going backwards. He can also defensively drift in central and his transition athlete. Saying we lack. And he's 20. Y'all should get low-key go for Diego Moreira at Strasbourg or Truffert at Bournemouth. When I've watched Truffert, I've not watched a lot of Bournemouth recently, but when I did, I was like, who's this? I remember watching him on the opening day, and I was impressed. Watching him against City, even though he cost him one of the goals, like I like what I'm seeing. I don't know about going to buy him, but I do like what I'm seeing. Doggy would be good at Palace. That's proper wing back shit. Yeah, with the ball in front of him. See, when you're trying to play the ball into him and flick it, and nah, in tight areas, he's like, yo, give and go. He gets the ball, passes it inside, and he runs, spins. Just have him go byline to byline, man. That's it. Run track. He a runner. He a track star. That's how he got the goal. Just gambled. That's what it was. Flawless Neves links thoughts. He's just a loan, right? I'm not mad at it. If we were to go get him on loan, I understand as to why. I get it. I fully get it. Let me have a look here. How old is he? He's 28. Yeah, cool. Calm. I'm cool with that. Yeah. Neves links. Yeah. On loan. I'm with it. Like, it makes all the sense in the world. If there's no obligation to buy, no option to buy, they're paying most of his wages. I'm cool with it. Palace are done whole leagues rinsing them. They are. That's why United, hey, go get Wharton, go get Mateta on the cheap. Let's keep it stepping. Go sign them both on the cheap. Say, hey, Mateta wants to leave. Wharton's going to eventually want to leave. Hey, here's 120 million combined. That's what we're going to do. 4-4-2, but who would you play up top between Sesko and Bremo and Cunha? I wouldn't go 4-4-2. I think you might be 4-4-2 at points in the game, but I wouldn't set up in a 4-4-2. No. I wouldn't set up in a 4-4-2. So I wouldn't really go with that. The striker thing is going to be interesting, but a lot of this is dependent on the manager as well. We're here talking about midfield signings at left back signings and whether Dorgu's going to play at left wing or whether he should play left back. Who's the manager? Who's the manager? Like, that changes everything. What style does the manager want to play? Who do they go and employ? What games am I doing this weekend? Are all on the upcoming live stream schedule, people? Let me actually have a look. Because I genuinely don't know. Let me have a look here. Just Bournemouth, Liverpool. And I'll start the Arsenal United stream early, so I'll probably watch bits and pieces of both Palace, Chelsea, and Newcastle Villa. But that will start. Should I start out too? I'll probably start out before. So yeah, you won't see me actually looking at any of the early kickoffs on Sunday. So it's literally just Bournemouth, Liverpool on the Saturday. That's it. That's all. Kamada would have been low-key a good midfield option for United, keeps the ball ticking and can get forward. Yeah, it's a shame that he keeps continuing to get injuries, man. Like, it's a big, big, big shame. I'm a big fan. What are you most worried about? Corners or own goals? Corners. Set pieces overall. And not even because of Arsenal, it's because we're just going to do the dumb thing and just let them crowd the box. Keep saying this. Let's put 3 players on the halfway line. You put Dorgu, Ahmad, and then Bremo on the halfway line. Every set piece in every corner. Because then what they're going to do is they're then going to put 4 on the halfway line. And then you've got the corner taker, that's 5. You got a goalkeeper, that's 6 players right there. If someone drops short, that's 7. Someone's on the edge of the box, that's 8. You got 3 players to mark. Got 3 players. They can't crowd the box. Monaco did it against them. Well, I don't know why nobody else doesn't do it. I was watching the clip. Was it Henry? He was talking. It was an old clip from a Manchester derby, one that City had won, and he mentioned like where, yeah, City had a free kick or corner high up, and then like they had 3 of their centre backs high up, and like everybody was penned into the United half. And he was like, right, if I'm this player, I go stand on the halfway line. He was like, good luck catching me, because they've got you in prison and you don't even know it. Just go stand on the halfway line. Let's go stand on the halfway line. The problem is you give Gabriel more space in the space. Cool. Mark him. Go beat him to the ball. That's my centre back. That's it. I'm running that. Hey, big up 4-7. I'm running that. You give him more space to run into. Hey, block him. How about that? Double up on him. Don't let him get a run. So you have 1 player marking him and you have 1 player blocking him because they've only got 4 in. You've only got 4 in your box. You telling me? Are you telling me a Premier League team can't mark 4 players? You shouldn't be in the Premier League. You shouldn't be. If it's 4v4, well, it'd be more than 4 because you'd still have, I'm trying to think. So let's say you got 3 on the halfway line, you got the goalkeeper. So that takes it down. That's 7. If 1 goes short, you might go 6. So let's say you got 5 or 6. Like, you can't defend 4 players in the box. Hey, blessings, Chinlu. Big up every single time, man. Big up, my G. Big up, man. Have a good day at work and everything. Like, it's simple. No gonna G. It wouldn't be a counter-attack for us to defend. We're talking at Arsenal corner. We're talking Arsenal set pieces, not Manchester United. Like I said, Monaco did it. Did it work? Monaco did it. And it worked easy. It's easier to defend space than it is a crowded box. Because you can lose your man, someone can bump into you and all the time. It's bait and we gonna fuck it up. I would trust Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Dalot or Mazzarari, Casemiro, Bruno and Meno to deal with that. They're the players that are left that I just mentioned. You got Bruno, you got Meno, you got Casemiro, you got Dalot or Maz, you got Shaw, you got Martinez, and you got Maguire. Let's say that's the 11 he goes with. And my goalkeeper, how about you come catch it because of all this space? Go and do that. That's just me, though. We used the 4 players at the back post to create the chaos. Exactly. So remove that. That's my point. Remove that. Have all that space. Hey, Lamens, you're 6 foot plus. Come and catch the ball. Like I keep saying, Monaco did it and it worked. I've done it on Football Manager for years. I put my striker and my 2 wingers on the edge of on the halfway line. I rarely conceded from corners. Only time I conceded from set pieces is someone scored a free kick. Rarely. You know, my counter-attack goals, because my wingers and striker was rapid. Yeah, but hey, well, fuck it up. Oh, big up, Ram. What did you do, Ram? Who did you piss off? Who did you piss off? I still managed to piss off the entire Liverpool community on my film take. What is it? What did you do? Talk to us. What is it? All good, Gunner G. I thought so. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Oh, yeah. I was just talking about putting 3 players on the halfway line when you lot have a corner. And if they leave us 3v3, good. Leave us 3v3 with Dorgu and Bremo and Ahmad. Or even, yeah, still. Leave us. All right, we're just going to leave 2 at the back. Cool. All right, bless Ram. Send it through. Can I say it on there? All right, I won't say it out loud. I got you. I won't say it out loud. No problem. But we'll be daft and let them crowd the box. I was thinking about that Monaco tactic flaw that's just keeping Bremo, Ahmad, and Dorgu high, tell everyone else to sort out the box, then counter for us. Yeah. If they can't mark 4 or 5 players, then I blame them. If they can't mark Gabriel, Saliba, let's say it's Gyökeres, who else would be in there? Ben White, Timber. Let's say it's those 5. Right. You can't mark 5. You can't mark 5 players from a set piece. Better, right? Yeah, they used to put Bruno on the edge of the box to hoof it into space. Even if them tactics was implemented, I still think we defo defend that at home. Away maybe not so tough as we beat LOL, as we be out of position too much in transition. But it's not really about us counter-attacking to score. It's stopping you lot from scoring. That's my main aim with the tactic. If we get a counter off it and score, it's a bonus. I'm stopping Arsenal, or attempting to stop Arsenal, from utilizing what is one of their best assets, which is set pieces. I think is it only 2 games. Arsenal have dropped points in all but 2 games where they haven't scored a set piece. I think it's Spurs and is it Brentford? I believe. So that tells you something. Hey, stop them from scoring a set piece and you got a good chance of getting points. Now, I ain't going to do that to Ram. I ain't going to do that to Ram. Yeah, you know what? You deserve to get penalties for that. And I even watched all of them. I've never watched the I'll just say the RC one. I've not watched that. But you've mentioned, yeah, you deserve to get penalties for that, to be honest. Deservedly so. All right, let me see if Steve's live. I'm going to redirect you lot to Steve, but I'm going to go live on the Sarcasm City TV extra channel for the clips. The Lakers and the Clippers. So I'll be live for that. LA Lakers versus LA Clippers on the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel. And then I'll go live on gaming for about 50 minutes. I'm going to go live as well on the gaming channel. But I'm going to redirect you lot over to Steve if Steve is still about. 1 second. Let me see. Let me see what Steve's saying. I'm seeing it right now. Hey, shit, what you saying, Ozzy, man? Big up, man. Good to see you in the chat. You lot make sure you subscribe to Ozzy's Den 619, man. Subscribe to my guy, Ozzy. Ozzy's Den 619. Make sure. Hey, Adion, big up as well. I'm as best as Steve now to see. All right, let me see. Send over there. All right, Steve said he's going live in 10. All right, send over long term. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect, send you lot over to Steve, and then I'm going to go live on the gaming channel for about 45, 50 minutes, and then I'm going to go live on the extra channel for the Lakers-Clippers game. But he's going to redirect, Steve will redirect you lot to the extra channel as well. Right, what did the UK trains do to you? What happened? Also, United must try to get Wharton, run them to 80, and we move. I wouldn't pay 80 for him, but I hear you on it. Because we need midfielders. So I get it. Trust me. And you lot, make sure you subscribe to the Sarcasm City TV extra YouTube channel as well. Subscribe. Sarcasm City TV extra. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV extra. Because that's where the NBA watch along. LA Derby. LA Lakers, LA Clippers. That's 3 a.m. UK time. The content's not stopping. Yes, Ozzy, you're too talented and too entertaining to not be doing more shows. And Arsenal are actually doing well. So this is the prime time to do it as an Arsenal fan as well. So start doing more live streams, fam. 100%. Definitely need to do it. Weekend predictions on. I got you. 1 second. Prem. Let me see. West Ham, Sunderland. 1 second. Let me actually pull up the form table as well. That'd be a help. That would be of help. Because West Ham ain't in dire straits. Did they win their last game, though? Yeah, they beat Spurs, but everyone beat Spurs. Spurs are so bad. Sunderland 1-0. Fulham Brighton. Oh, it's the Fulham Brighton and them man derby. Shout out to Mel. Those that know. She disappeared off the map after that meme as well. That shit is hilarious. Go chat to Fulham Brighton and them man. The Fulham Brighton and them man derby, yo. One apiece. Burnley, Tottenham. Yo, Spurs get that Independence Day. 2-1 Burnley. City, Wolves. 3-1 City. Bournemouth, Liverpool. 1-1. Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Chelsea 3-1. Newcastle, Villa. 1-1 again. I don't think there'll be many goals. Brentford, Forest. 2-0 Brentford. Arsenal, Manchester United. 1 apiece. Everton, Leeds. 2-0 Everton. There you go. There we go. Let's see what else you like. Yeah, Hammers terrible. What happened, Si? Oh, train. Yeah. Happens where a train will get cancelled. Been there. Train gets cancelled and you're like, nightmare. I'm telling you, fucking nightmare, man. All I say, United, I need to see passion, crunches, desire, and fight. I want intricate football, but if it's a sit-back counter attack, sod it, win the game. I think it will be, actually. I think it will be. Our game plan will be the same as City, which I think is smart. Don't go there and try to play football. Don't try and out-football Arsenal. No. Why are you going there and trying to kick ball with them? Nah. With their defense? Nah. But it's going to be hard enough to break down from a counter-attacking perspective. I think that's how. So imagine we go there and try and play football. Like, and they sat in and it's their back four with Zubimendi and Rice in front, and then whoever's on the wings getting back and Odegaard. Give them the ball because they struggle from open play and hit them on the counter attack. Because I do believe we score there. The problem is set pieces. I see us conceding a set piece. That in there lies the problem. If we can cut out the set, we got a very good chance in it, but we'll do the nonsense, man. Jesus Christ. We're going to fall for the set piece and let them crowd the box, and it's going to piss me off. It's going to fucking piss me off, man. Fucking liberties. Absolute liberties. What's Steve doing? Is it Villa Newcastle? Yeah, it's Villa Newcastle. No explanation. Oh, that's a killer side, man. That's a killer. Hey, big up to MTA, says big up yourself, Flawless. You don't really enjoy these solo Q&As, don't you? I'm going to have to run some more then. But it seems you like, obviously I run them Mondays and actually I run enough because I run it Monday night and Thursday night. So but it seems you like enjoy these still. Flawless, have you seen the bullshit of Arsenal fans comparing the 07-08 Manchester United team to current Arsenal as if that team never had a Ballon d'Or winner? The subs bench is better than most of Arsenal's 11. Because they know what they're doing at them. How are they comparing an Arsenal side that is not even one of the best Arsenal sides to one of the best Manchester United sides? This Arsenal side is not even top 3 Arsenal side. When you compare this Arsenal side to other Arsenal sides, it's not top 3. But you're going to compare it to the best or one of the best Manchester United sides. It's for clicks. That's what it is, man. They know to get views, clicks, traction, conversation. They smart. Content creators do the same thing. And I don't judge anyone. However you sell your product is however you sell your product. That's just not my style. I won't do that. That's just me. But yeah, that's what it is. I'm telling you. Yeah, I agree. It'll be a sit-back thing, but at least City, we did build up well, but 100%, I'd rather just counter and win it. I think we can handle the set pieces. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Atro. Because I don't think we can handle the set pieces. I think we concede from 1. Maybe 2. Maybe. That's my biggest concern. If we can handle the set pieces, I think we 110% get a result. And I think we I'm confident of us getting a result anyway. Most of my concern, set pieces. But yeah, they know what he was doing to Erdem. As you're seeing from Gunnar G and other Arsenal fans in the chat, they don't even think that Arsenal side's one of the best Arsenal sides. And it's not. It's not. Was it on TNT? They know what they're doing. The Arsenal 04 Invincibles, the Arsenal side in 98, the Arsenal side that won it, the 3 title winning Arsenal sides, the one in 98, it wasn't 2001, the one in 02 and the one in 04. And then there's the Arsenal side that came second in 99 to the Manchester United side was better than this one. Like, there's multiple. Even earlier than that, go back to Arsenal in 97, 96. Was better than this Arsenal side. Don't ever get him mistaken. And even after that, I had Sanchez and Ozil in them sides afterwards. Yeah, they know what they do in country. It's like a content creator, like I'll pick any Arsenal content creator saying that. Imagine the traction that would gauge if he said that on a live stream or did a video and was like, this Arsenal side is better than United 07-08 side. Do you know the amount of views that would generate? We'll just use a gal, for example. Shout out to a gal, because we know he says outlandish shit. Imagine a gal said that and put that video out. That'd be clipped up. You lot would be talking about it. You see how his Arsenal Real Madrid combined 11 is still doing the rounds. That would have been another one. Shout out to a gal every time, though. Shout out to him. Yeah, man. I hope you pattern it, side. Yeah. It's like, it can be a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. Wait to see when this joke man's live. This Strasbourg Steve Geezer. Because I'm gonna send you lot over to him. And then he's gonna send you lot back over to me on the extra channel for the Clippers. Oh yeah, he even gone live. I'm just waiting for him to go live to send you lot over. Exactly. It will go viral. They know what they're doing. Do I think 16-17 United is better than this Arsenal team? Who was 16-17 United side? Who was in it? You have to give me the rundown of the side. I can't remember. I blanked out so much shit from my memory. Yes, this geezer. Talking about you, mate. How about you get out the chat and go live so I can redirect to you, you fool? Huh? Geezer is one of the politest things I could have called you, mate. Flawless, I came here, first thing, everyone is calling me, what, G? Is everyone saying my G and calling you G? There you go. Oh, wait, you talking about, was it the Europa League's winning side? Was it that team? Was it that lot? If it's that team, then yeah. Yeah, again, it's Steve in the chat. Yo, this fucking guy. Yeah, the United side is better. And don't forget, people, as well, before I do forget, Don't forget. I do mention this at the most. It's very new to me, Flawless. Yeah, man. That's how people gonna be. That's how we talk over here. What I was gonna say. This show and all the other shows you see on the channel are available on all audio platforms as well. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, people. That's Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. So if you're on Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow with 5-star because you see all of the live streams here on the main channel, Sarcasm City TV, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, and members content are available on all audio platforms, people. So if you're on Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow 5-star us. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast, or you iPhone users. Same with SoundCloud as well. Please continue to run up the likes. Please continue to subscribe. Really enjoy these solo Q&As. You lot are smart, man. I'm telling you, lot. You lot have me racking my brain with questions. Might be asking some smart shit. Like, damn, it's a good question. Yes, I think this joke man Steve is still live, so we're gonna redirect to him. I'm gonna go live on the gaming channel though. I'm going live on the gaming channel, so let me drop that in the chat. But I'm gonna redirect to Steve. But you lot, make sure you get over to both as well. So that's I'm just gonna run a quick pro clubs on there. But you see it, people. So look, I need to actually change the time. Get over to the Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel because I'm gonna be going live on there in 5 minutes as well. So make sure subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Gaming, subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Extra, and subscribe right here to Sarcasm City TV as well. So like 40 minutes on the gaming channel beforehand. All right. I think that's that. I think that is that. So hope to see you lot over there as well. If the man them are about, yeah. If they're not, I'll get you a space in the team, Lex. I'm gonna go join. Hey, appreciate it, Steve. Real one. Appreciate you. All right. We closing out, people. Sarcasm City TV raid in Steve's chat. This has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.